Hey YouTube, it's OSU Harding 1 and welcome to a LEGO Lone Ranger review. And today we're going to look at the Constitution Train Chase. So this is brand new, just came out. Take a quick look at the box. LEGO Lone Ranger set 79111 Constitution Train Chase, 699 pieces. And just a quick look at the box. We get 6 minifigures and I'll show you those here in a minute. You do get track, you get 4 straight pieces and 16 curved pieces, and the playability on this set is just fantastic. You also get a white horse. Now, it comes with 6 numbered bags, comes with 2 instruction manuals, and the instruction manuals are not in cardboard, so they were all curled up in the box. And I just wanted to show you on mine, my book number 2 here was cut. And I thought I might have done that when I opened the box, but the way the seal, I cut the seal here, I did not cut through this part of the box, so I did not do that. So that came from LEGO with the instruction cut like that. Okay, you also get a sticker sheet. There were only 5 stickers, so that was very nice. You get an orange brick separator. You do have a few pieces left over here, not a whole lot. These are just some of your small typical pieces that you have left over, so not a whole lot of pieces. Okay, now real quick we'll take a look at these minifigures. The first one I want to show you is the horse, and the horse you can either have the saddle on it, and then when you have the saddle, you can put the minifigure in there. Or if you don't have the saddle on it, this piece right here pops out, and you've got this white brick here that just slides down in there to make the white horse complete. So I thought that's pretty neat that they gave you that. So we'll put the saddle back in there, and we'll put the Lone Ranger in there, and we'll take a look at him last. So we'll take a look at the minifigures here. The first one here is, who is this guy? Now keep in mind the movie does not come out until later this summer, so the whole theme behind this I'm not exactly sure what it is, but this is Captain Fuller, and most of these guys have a back face. There's his front, there's his back face. Alright, and the next guy we're going to look at here is, he's got a pretty awesome weapon. This is Latham Cole. Look at the size of that rifle or gun or whatever it is he has. Now, he does not have a second face. Some back printing there. And this next one I would assume is the main bad guy, or one of the main bad guys, but his name is Butch Cavendish. Really nice printing. 2 nice revolvers. And does have a second face. Next is going to be the brother and sister. This is Reid, and she's got the dress type of base on her, and she also has a second face. And then her little brother is Reid. And he's got he's got some really nice printing as well. He's got a little slingshot in his hand. Got some back printing, and he also has a second face. I think only one of these guys does not have a second face. And getting on to the main 2, this is Tonto. Definitely my favorite figure. He's got a little timepiece in one hand and a shovel in the other. He's got the bird, that is a separate piece, on his headpiece. Fantastic, fantastic printing. His headpiece is actually very soft rubber. Let's see if I can even get it off now. This is just, it's very soft and pliable rubber. And then he also has back printing and a second face. But he has a shovel and a timepiece there. Alright, and lastly, this is how the Lone Ranger fits in the horse. He's got his 2 revolvers there. He comes out of there. Nice printing, front and back, and no second face on the Lone Ranger. So that's it for the minifigures. Now there's a lot of playable features on this set. Not really sure where to start. I guess what we'll start with is it comes with this big rock piece. Okay, and this big rock piece sits next to the track as the train's going by. And you'll notice here it has a piece of dynamite on it, and you can kind of push this little lever right here and it blows the rocks up. So that's just kind of a playable feature there for this set. And I guess as the train's going by, you'd blow up that dynamite and hit the train with some rocks. So that's really about it on that. You also get this water tower. Okay, this water tower has a really neat bush that comes with it. Never seen anything like that before. This water tower has something in it. It's got water in it, and this top comes off. Well, it's not water, but it's got 4 of those little blue pieces in there to simulate water. In the water barrel there. And it's got a little spout that can go up and down. And keep in mind too that it also has a piece of dynamite on it right here, and it's next to the track, and you can, well, let me set it up properly. You can hit this little lever right here, and when the dynamite goes off over the track, you can knock the tower over, and well, the barrel came off, but I assume the water would spill out and flood out the track or whatever you wanted it to do. But it's just one of those playable features things. So that is that. Now it's easier to show you the details of the train one car at a time. So I'm going to start from the back and work my way forward. So we'll start with this back car. It has quite a few playable features as well. It does have sliding doors on both sides. The doors slide open. It's got this is a jail cell. There's a jail cell in there, so or a prisoner cell. It's got, so you've got the bars here. It's got the bars on the side there. So this is where they're going to capture and lock someone up, and you can see the door opens in there. But as the common theme goes in this set, there's a piece of dynamite, right? So you can hit this button here, boom, blows the door out, and the prisoner can escape. Now one of the neat things, this is one of the decals. He's been locked up in there so long that he's been keeping track of how many days or weeks. It looks like he's been in there 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 26, 20, 28 days he's been locked up in there. Days or weeks or years. But then that just fits right back in there really easy. So that's the jail cell car. Okay, the next one, this is really neat. This has got a lot to it. It's obviously got this gun on it. This gun is on a turret. Okay, you can put this minifigure here up on here. This is the guy that's supposed to operate this thing. So he can stand up right here and and operate this Gatling gun, and the Gatling gun goes up and down, and you rotate this little lever here, and there you got a full-blown Gatling gun. Okay, and he's got that Gatling gun on there because he's got a barrel of booze, a bottle of wine right there, but probably his most prized cargo is these silver bars. He's got 2 silver bars. Okay, and then he's also got 2 big pieces of silver in there. And that's why he's got that big bad gun, is he's trying to protect the silver he's got in this crate. So that's what's going on there. Alright. Now this next cart, or not cart, the next car on the train here, this is a steam train, so this is most likely just this is the coal. This is where you store the coal for the steam engine for the engine itself. So it's just a basic cart. This does open up, and that's where you would store your coal in there. It does have a little shovel, and that is one of the stickers there that says Constitution. Okay. And lastly is the engine itself. Okay, and the detail on this reminds me a lot of the Emerald Knight. Not nearly as large, but it reminds me a lot of the Emerald Knight. Really, really good detail. This front up here moves. This is just fantastic detail on this thing. I was really surprised, for only having 700 pieces. The detail that is in this thing is really, really great. This is a sticker right here, one on each side, but just the detail of everything is really, really nice. It's got a bell. This is up here is like a bell. Doesn't move very freely, but it represents a bell. And this is the smokestack, and that is open in the rear, and you could put a minifigure in there. So the Lego Lone Ranger Constitution Train Chase. Right there. I do not think this set could be easily motorized, even though it's a train. I don't think you could easily put power functions in there to make it motorized. It's just not very, I don't think that's the intent of it. Okay, that's not really the intent of it. But it is very playable with this water tower here and this rock, you know, to dynamite out, and then this horse, you know, and all the minifigures. But the Lone Ranger Kimosabe is fantastic, and my absolute favorite is Tonto. He is the best minifigure out of all of them, without a doubt. And his hairpiece. Let me get his hairpiece on here. And then the bird literally sits right on top of his hair there. So that's it, guys. This thing costs $99, $100. So I highly recommend it. If you like Lego trains, I highly recommend it. This has got to be one of the more playable trains, aside from maybe some of the Lego City trains. But it is very playable, a lot to do, and I'm sure once the movie comes out and we see what goes on this train, we'll have a lot more idea of what the playable features are. So that's it this time, guys. It's a little long, but thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Keep checking back for more builds and more reviews. Thanks for watching, guys.